Hey, Fanboy Nation.
This is your pal Daffy Duck, and you're watching.
You're watching.
We're watching. You're watching Fanboy.
Fanboy. Fanboy.
Fanboy.
Fanboy.
A fanboy, etc.
Fanboy Nation.
Dot, I assume Tom.
Listen, Spider-1, the very first time I ever saw you perform was with Powerman 5000 at OzzFest 1.
Wow.
And now all these years later, I get to finally talk to you. So congratulations on this film.
Well, thanks so much.
You live a terrifying character's life in this one.
Yes. Me? Yes, I
Yeah,
do. Yes. Yeah.
Well, I can only imagine what it's like living in Spider's head. So
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I honestly, with some of these scenes, watching her break down for real and cry and shake, and I gotta say there was a little element of guilt. I felt a little bad at certain moments.
Yeah, it was a really by far the heaviest character I've ever played, and I've been in a lot of horror movies, and I've gone through a lot of really physical and emotional things, but this was just like living in it for the entire shoot. It was overwhelming, but very rewarding to finally get to watch it with an audience like we did.
Well, this feels very European because like European horror is completely different than American, and the fact that this is such a psychological diversion into she's willing to do anything to save her own daughter by being eaten piece by piece in order to do so. That's very French.
Interesting. Well, you're the first person to point that out. I'll take that as a compliment because I am very sophisticated. So I'm very, but no, but I think I certainly, like in almost anything I do, I always try to, if everybody's going this direction, I try to go this direction. But yeah, I mean, I think for me, this film is much more about the ideas and the concepts behind it and how they're represented with this monster. And it's about tone. Like I really want whoever watches this just to feel really uncomfortable and, just really let this thing sink, into their skin, no pun intended. And yeah, less about a sort of a, hit you over the head with action and more about just really start to eat at you with its uncomfortable vibe throughout. And conceptually, yeah, I think it's a sort of a sophisticated idea of this, representing the challenges of parenthood and survival with being eaten alive.
Yeah, I would totally let a monster eat me alive if it meant protecting my daughter for real. So I could very much relate to that.
Right. It's this weird balance of being uncomfortable along with how far you're willing to go to sacrifice your own existence for your children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the concept all came from. And we have a child together. So it really was, it was pretty easy for, there wasn't a lot of explaining, the sacrifice that this character is going through. And everything in the movie it comes from a authentic, real place, and I think it comes through for sure with the performance.
Well, Halloween is around the corner, and
Yes.
we do have to ask, because you just scared the hell out of us with Little Bites, what scares you?
Ooh,
Everything
me,
scares her. Are you kidding
he
me?
always said that. That's
Biggest
not
chicken.
true. A lot of things though. Honestly, probably home invasion stuff scares me. If I watch a film that's about that, that's very scary. Anything to do with my kid. And her, I just always knowing that she's safe. And then, I hate flying. I'm scared of spiders. Those are like the main things, I think. Just anything that could make our family not feel safe.
You hate spiders, yet have a child with a guy named Spider.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I know. Go figure. People make fun of me for that all the
Is
time.
everything that you've done so far trauma response, dating a guy named Spider, home invasion, horror stuff?
Are you available for therapy? I don't know. Maybe you're understanding me better than I don't know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but I thank you so much, Spider. Krys, it's been a great pleasure chatting with you about Little Bites, available October 4th. Where can we find the two of you on social media if we want to keep the conversation going?
Krysy Fox on Instagram, and me, Hi Fox on Twitter, Krysy Fox on Facebook. Spider, go ahead.
Yeah, Spider1 on Instagram is my main source of social media. So yeah, that's it.
And our production company, One Fox Productions, as well. You can find us on Instagram.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Again, Little Bites, October 4th. This is the horror movie to watch this Halloween season.
Yay,
Thank you.
Thank you.